Out for a walk. Oh, I heard this guy's bike behind me before I saw him, and it kind of scared me a little bit. Anybody need to get some fresh air with me? The streets are so eerily quiet. This is the first time I've walked my neighbor since we've been on quarantine, my neighborhood. I try not to walk my neighbor. Oh, wouldn't it be nice to be out on that boat right now? Usually I go to the park and walk, but I thought I would try out here first. Hi, Lou. Hi, honey bunny, right back at you. What you doing? I'm walking my neighborhood. I'm going to turn you guys around in a minute here. I just want to be on that boat. Who wants to go with me onto that boat? It's just so quiet and eerie out here. Ah, well, you know what? This morning, Steve gave me an admonishment. He said, oh, in fact, I should switch hands so that it records. He says, I'm going to check your Fitbit, even though it's Garmin. Oh, nobody wants to walk with me, huh? Where'd everybody go? Am I out of range? I think I'm out of range. Anyways, I can talk to myself. You need to get out because my joints have been hurting. So I'm out here giving my body the love that it needs. And it's beautiful, but it's silent. I love this house. I'm going to show you guys this house. Isn't this just the cutest house? Look at these bushes. The cutest house. I love this house. And I love it because it wraps around over here. I would love to have a corner lot. Another gorgeous day in Simi Valley, Lug nuts. But look at no movement at all. It's just, and then we'll get up to the main street up there and see. Isn't it though, Karen? Isn't it just darling? I love it. We have a lot of really pretty houses out here. Steve's been talking about getting out of our townhouse and getting. Hi, Cam. Hi, guys. I'll scroll back in a minute and say hello to everybody. It's raining in New Jersey. You know what? I don't know what the temp is. Oh, gotta switch hands. This is a nice house too. This is a nice tree. Look at that tree. Isn't it great? You're walking too, Jill. Good job. Any little bit of movement that we can get, as long as we're doing it safely. We need to do it. We can't. I can't. I should speak for myself. Just let my body get lazy sitting on the couch, watching movies. Last night was a first. Steve and I watched a couple movies together, and it actually surprisingly went well. I am not a big movie watcher. Just not. Hold on, somebody's trying to cut in. Our governor. Everybody doing okay? I have nothing to say, but I thought I would just share my beautiful weather. Maybe if somebody was doing what I was doing, and that was becoming one with my couch and making another hole. Look at this tree. I'm not either, Lou. Isn't this a nice topiary tree? I don't have the attention to sit through a movie unless it's something that just really tickles me. We watched Chances Are. I love Chances Are. I think it's the cutest movie ever. And then we watched The Bad News Bears, which strangely enough Steve had never seen. And that's one of my dad's movies that I extred in. So he's so funny. He kept rewinding the part that I'm in. He rewound. Finally, I left the room and told him to tell me when he was done. And then what did we do? I think we went to bed. So, but yeah, I'm working on making a new hole in the new couch, and I can't do that. So today's Monday. I'm going to start out here on this on my neighborhood. I'm going to do one whole round. See, this is. Hang on, let me show you guys this. This is our busiest street by our house. This is like the main street. Ain't nobody on it. Oh, we got a lady and her dog up here. I'm gonna have to walk around her. That's awesome, Karen. Yeah, but you're getting the steps in. I haven't been getting anything in. I'll just walk back here behind them. I am in the bleachers, Lou. I'm in several spots, but there's one spot you can see me the best, and it's right after they bring Amanda in to pitch. I took a still of it. I think I put it on my Instagram last night. I'm sitting on the bleachers with my cool puka shells and, my groovy 70s hairdo. So what's everybody else doing? Has anybody gotten out and walked out today? Oh, see, I don't know how, should I go in the street to do the social distancing? Okay, she's gonna go in the street. Okay, I'll show you guys the current situation. Well, I guess unless it was Steve, I couldn't ride on. Hi there. On the back of anybody's bike. You're gonna start walking, Hope. It just makes you feel better in the sunshine if you can go outside. Let's stop here. Let me stop here and say hi. Belinda, hello. Kim, hello. Did I say hello to everybody? This is what we've come to. I remember I used to come out here on my walks and I would just have motivational stuff, man. I'd sit on one of the benches and I'd be so excited to give you guys some oomph. And I'm fresh out right now, and I think because it's not on the forefront of my mind. Because you know what? I'm doing okay. I double checked my tracker this morning. I've stayed at my points every single day. Is it sketchy, Hope? It's because I'm out here on the streets. You know what, Lou? Good for you, Connie. Lou, I can feel my back hurts. And that's the first trigger to any kind of problem. Oh, we got a bench coming up here, and then we can sit and talk intimately. When my back starts hurting, I know that I need to get my happy ass out here and start trucking. Oliver's still at his grandmother's. I thought he was going to go home last night, but she said he's going to stay there for a couple more days, and it makes it easier for me to get out here. He hates getting out. But other than that, I have nothing, man. I just wanted to say ho. Ho, hi, hello. Ho, that's a combination of hi and hello. Let's go right here, look. Whoops, hang on. Hi, Cindy. We're just taking a walk. I'm just bringing you guys with me. We're going to sit on this nice bench. I don't know what these are, but I can smell them. What are those, you guys? I think there's gardenias on the other side of this wall. Okay, let's sit like Forrest Gump and talk. Connie says she texted me today to see what I think about her going to New York to help. All right, I missed something. Oh, for your daughter. Your daughter's going to go to New York to help. Kim. Major stressed, eating, exhausted, still working as a nurse. Thank you, Kim. But saw first Zoom virtual meeting yesterday and weighed myself, and it was ugly. Welcome to the ugly. Well, I can't say that, but you're not alone, honey. Getting back on track tomorrow, prepping today. There you go. Perfect. It's, I'm just keeping it at bay. I'm not having anything. The only thing that's keeping me from eating stuff I shouldn't eat is not having it in the house. That's it. And I look back at some of my pictures, like my picture that I posted on Instagram today from 2 years ago. My news keeps popping in. I want to look like that again, and I'm not going to let it all go to hell in a handbasket because we're having a crisis. When I'm not a nurse, I'm not an essential worker, I'm nobody important. There's no reason for me not to be able to do this. We have all the foods we need, and that's that. Connie, what state does she live in? Your daughter. I don't bring my water with me. See, this is just freaky to me. This is a major thoroughfare through here. That's good. Everybody's doing what they should do. Maybe the park will be okay to go to. Maybe I can go to the park. I got Mickey on my head, June Mountain on my shirt. I talked to my friend Cindy this morning for a while. I think that's the key to keep me from. She's in Arizona. That's a long trip. It's not like we're in the days of covered wagons, Anita. So talking to her helped. I think I told her this every morning. I'm gonna call her and talk to her. My governor must be on because they keep sending me announcements. Connie, please tell your daughter thank you. Absolutely. Kim, thank you. Absolutely, Kim. Let's keep trucking. Let's not sit too long. Let's get my back stretched out. That's what it feels like, Lou. It's like, I don't know everything, what it feels like. I don't know. But I need to get more active. I've just been sleeping way too much. Okay, I'm just reading what everybody said. Make sure I'm caught up. And for anybody who is doing stress eating, don't be hard on yourself, please. There's enough stress out there that you don't need to be, putting it on yourself as well. Connie says, I want my normal back. Your normal back. So I don't know. So quiet. So very, very quiet out here. I wonder what the park is like. See, I go to the park because the bathrooms are up there. Oh, here's also something that I wanted to tell you guys. I decided to have a regular sandwich today instead of an Olay wrap. And usually we have the 45, calorie bread. Like how I turned my head so that I wouldn't cough on you guys. And something made me scan it, and Steve bought a higher pointed bread. So keep scanning, guys. Make sure nothing's changed. Make sure your points are correct in your tracker. Keep tracking, even if you're going to the negatives, even if you go over your points. Keep tracking. In the end, that's what saves us all, because if we just get in the habit like I have, oh, look, they finally put, I have to tell you, these guys, I have been asking them, I'm trying to turn you around and I can't, to fill these up, and they finally did now that nobody's out here. But I think the key is do it, track. That it's just come second nature like it does to me. I wish there was something I could do. There's nothing, I don't know. I guess I just need to do some self-care. It's warm out here. Did anybody do anything different over the weekend? Did you listen to any different kinds of music like Steve and I were talking about? So much. You know what? Maybe we'll cut down here. What do you think? Should we cut down here through this neighborhood? Cut across instead of going all the way around. We'll try something new. Oh, let's go see if this house sold. This house on the corner. Oh, it did sell. So cute. And it would have been perfect because Oliver would have been able to stay. Oh, Hope. You're a sweetie pie. This house here right on the corner. One thing about our town that I think is so right on, first of all of our corners have handicapped, those things for the handicap, every single corner. And also, every single house in our town has RV parking. so that all the folks with all the RVs cannot park on the streets. Therefore, it is a prettier place to see. The other thing is, you will, well, obviously, we're not in town, but billboards are illegal here. Signs of any sort. Look at this house. Isn't it just so awesome? I don't know a car. So I love where I live. It's just a beautiful place. Let's cut up through here, see where it takes us. It's so quiet. Holy cow, it's quiet. I should be listening to some music when I'm done with you kids. Maybe I'll put on a little. I started to run a little bit halfway into my Weight Watching when I lost my 50 pounds. So I have a running list that has everything from Black Sabbath to Benny Goodman to the Bangles. Everything's very upbeat. Now look how nice this little neighborhood looks. Whoops. There's some folks. I hope this goes through. I hope I'm not going to have to turn around and go all the way back and around again. But anyways, when I put on that certain playlist and I just get you going, all this quiet, it's kind of hard to. I don't know. Let me stop and say, they are outstanding, Lou. Even, yesterday Steve and I were in the kitchen and we're hugging, and he had his back to the bay window, and I was looking at the bay window. We were hugging. He was stretching my back out for me. And I said, look at this view. And, it's things like this that make us do things that we should do on the regular, like stop and look at our view. I mean, we have the most beautiful view from our kitchen. Okay, I think I might be stuck back here. Because let me show you guys. Okay, so that goes out that way. I think that ends that way. Should we go this way and see where it takes us? It's a cute little house, too. The house is... Oh, now this house kind of looks like that yellow house that we looked at in the back, doesn't it? There's the news team. Shoot, I don't know which way I should go. I think I'll go left. When all fails, go left. So anyways, we're standing there in the kitchen hugging and pulling my back out and stuff. And we just stood there and looked out and enjoyed it and reminded each other that that's why we purchased the home that we purchased, was because of where it is and the views and how much we love our house. That we're truly, this is a dead end. Somebody's going to have to call somebody to come and get me. This is a definite way to get your steps in is, let's see. Just keep going, and if you hit a dead end, you got to turn around and go back. Let's see what we got here. Let's see. That's our freeway up there. Can you see it? That is, if you guys remember when President Reagan passed away and they had all the people, that's the freeway that goes to the Reagan Library. Look at me just like walking out in the middle of the street. I hope this goes through, you guys. Oh, you know what? I have a feeling. Oh, I bet, Lou. Who was I listening to? I was listening to one of my YouTubers while I lay down, but I wasn't watching them. And they were talking about how green it was, but it wasn't a Weight Watcher YouTuber. It was a Disney tuber. All my poor Disney YouTubers, they just don't know what to do with themselves. Although I have to say they're keeping super busy. You know what? This is the weird thing. The dogs aren't even barking. Usually when I walk, the dogs are barking. Well, I hope this comes out somewhere. If I have to turn around and go all the way back. I have my black Yvette leggings on, so it's pretty toasty out here. I have a feeling that this is going to come around to my street, strangely enough. Where is everybody? If I had this in black and white. It's looking that way, Karen. Hi, Paige. Wish you could be here with me to have a cocktail cruise on our newly cleaned pontoon boat. Honey, I would do it even if we were just sitting in the driveway. Raining here. Hi, Gina. And you know what? Kudos to you guys who do walk on your treadmills, because I've tried it before when we lived in a place that had like a community gym, and I just couldn't do it. So that's a total non-scale victory right there. I want to go swimming. Hey, I wonder what would happen if I went into my pool. Surely someone would call the fuzz on me, right? It's going to be interesting to see where we end up. At least one of you guys is going to have to stay here with me to make sure I get somewhere. Because isn't that interesting? In what's happening right now, I'm not lost. I'm joking. But if I were and I had to knock on, what is the saying? The kindness of strangers. Nobody would answer their door, or let me use their phone, or I don't know. I guess I could put on my GPS. No doubt, Lou. Absolutely. Steve said last night, talking about nasty neighbors. Remember the older lady I told you guys about? Uh, Karma's come to bite her in the ass. We hope that her kids are checking on her, because she's been so horrible to all of the neighbors. I don't think anybody's. She's fine. We see her. She's fine, but nobody has gone out of their way to, um, you know, when she goes to a neighbor's house and she says, "Oh, look at the kids did chalk art. Uh, they're making too much noise," because the woman on the other side was literally dying and was on a respirator. And she went and knocked on their door and said they had to find some way to make it quieter because it was disturbing her. Can you even imagine? Okay, we're good. I'm over. Okay, we're good. I'm good. I know where I am. Paige, you lost? Did you see my comment on Sunday post? Yeah. Yes, I think that's hysterical. And you know what's funny about that? Okay, wait, oh, there's Kuehner. Okay, so see what we did here, kids? We just went around the back. So let's go back up to the front. Okay, that was a nice little distraction. You know, I take my phone or my iPad in the bathroom with me when I'm taking a shower, because I like to listen to the tunes, and I always think, what if there's a way that I accidentally left the camera on and they can all see me in here? I wish I could take you guys up here to Rocky Peak. Um, when the sun hits these mountains at sunset, I swear it feels like you're on another planet. It feels like you're in like the Twilight Zone or something, because it goes, well, it surrounds me, obviously, and it casts this beautiful, beautiful light off of the rocks. Oh, look, there's the girl with the dog. She went around the other way. I'm so glad you guys are here with me. I'm sorry that you're so bored you are here with me, but it's certainly making me feel better. Here, I'll go. I'm standing back so she can get ahead. Hello, Bonita. Horrible, Lou. Horrible, horrible person. I mean, I can't even imagine. And the woman passed away the next day, too. So then one day, what was happening? She had some kind of incident. It was minor. It wasn't like maybe she opened her garage door or couldn't get it open or something. Then she asked that gentleman, husband of the woman who passed, if he would help her. And he just shook his head and closed the door on her. I mean, he wouldn't have left her in the middle of the desert or anything like that. But that's just how. She's looking for rocks. Do you guys have that thing near town where people paint rocks and then they hide them all over town and then people can go look for the rocks? I want to go around her. I don't want her to feel like she has to do it. What you guys? Oh, you have a butterfly? Let me see. Don't worry, I'm not going to go closer than 6 feet, but we want to see your butterflies. Oh, she's finding out. And what are you going to do with them? She's trying to save them from going in the road. You guys probably can't hear her. Good job, my lady. Oh my gosh. Wow, look at you. We'll call you the butterfly whisperer. I'll go around you, sweetheart. Take your time. Just make sure I don't trip over a sprinkler head, because that wouldn't be pretty. Okay. Isn't she cute? Yeah, it is a beautiful, beautiful dog. What's your doggy's name? Mishka? She's pretty. We got another walker. She looks like she's wearing Yvette's too. I don't know. Some people are just. Oh, I think that was 6 feet. You guys think that was 6 feet? Oliver's online school starts today, so I have to go in and pull all that up. Okay, let me see what you said. Memphis rocks. I missed something with Memphis rocks. There is a lot of. There's a bike rider. I need to take my bike out for a spin. Maybe I'll do that. Oh, sorry, guys. Sorry to have you all up my nose like a rubber hose. Oh, Memphis rocks. Yeah, ours is Simi rocks. They get so creative, man. They paint the most beautiful things on those little rocks. Oliver's found quite a few. He has them stockpiled in his bedroom. I keep trying to tell him, you need to take them back so somebody else can find them. But he's having trouble with that concept. See, speaking of Oliver, nope, not yet, Connie. He's still at his other grandmother's house. I don't know what they're doing, but I'm happy. He's happy. They're happy. Only 3,800 steps. It sure feels like more. This house up here, I'm going to see if I can show it to you guys. There's this, oops, hang on a second. Come on, Anita. Can you guys see like that white mansion type thingy up there in the hills? I guess it's something having to do with like energy or living green or something like that. I need to Google it. Someday, you know what? Maybe during this whole thing, because I can drive, I'll take you guys back up in there into Rocky Peak. It's super pretty, super pretty. This is Santa Susana Pass. If anybody is so bored they want to see where I am, I'm at the east end of Simi Valley. This is the Santa Susana Pass up here, and you can't tell from. I wish I could just like show you the whole thing. When you're on the freeway up there, you look down, and we are like just sitting in this valley of our own. And it's so interesting because I remember when I was dating Steve, I had to drive in on that freeway every night. Because, of course, I had to come see him. He couldn't come see me, right? And two interesting things. This is super interesting. I would look down here on this spot, and I would think, wow, what a lovely place to live. That looks like a super lovely place to live. Well, Steve, okay, so let me show you guys something. So here's the end of this street, Kuehner, okay? And then at that end of the street, right down there, is where Steve lived with my cousin. Okay, are you with me so far? So we would often go up here to the Santa Susana Cafe. Let me see if I can hold on, let me get closer. This little, stop so you guys can see it. Can you see it? because I have this sun in my eyes. I don't know if I even have my phone on the right spot. Anyways, there's a little cafe up there, and we would often go there for breakfast or lunch or whatever, a meal. And as we were driving down the street, I would look at this complex, and I always thought, wow, that would really be a lovely complex to live in. And I'll be gosh darned if both of those things didn't happen to me, right? I got the honey, I got the little valley, and I got the complex. Because at the time, this is all we wanted, needed, because we didn't know Oliver was going to be coming and living with us. Or else we'd have bought a larger home, a regular house. But it's home. We love it. We do well in it. And I think it's just interesting how things turn out. So quiet. I'm thirsty. I'm ready for my water. Bonita, how many miles do I walk? That's it. On the norm before this thing hit. I try to walk a minimum of 4 miles a day. What I would do is walk Oliver to school and then walk a couple miles, go home, do chores, have lunch. Then I'd head out again. I'd usually go to the park, do about 3 miles there. And then in the evening, because my anxiety comes in the evening, I would leave the boys to eat their dinner and then I'd head out again. But I've been slacking, but that's what I was telling the girls, that I have to get back at it now. My body will appreciate it. Every time I'm tempted to go lay in bed, I'm just going to put on my tennis shoes and walk. I think that's the only answer. Because I can't be making any more holes. Thanks, Hope. Thanks, darling. I appreciate that. And I can do it. And I just need to get back to doing it. There's no real reason for me to be just sitting around my house. Oh, gosh. Okay, so here's the kids. Okay, so we pay our HOA a month, you guys. Okay, a month, our HOA is almost $400. That is so. The grounds are kept up. Those of you guys who have HOA, you know what H is for. I'm trying to turn you around and make a point. They keep our neighborhood looking absolutely gorgeous. They do a wonderful job. And okay, these kids aren't the offenders, but there are some kids that, oh shit, they're all out here. They think it's just okay to come out, rip up the plants. See that center divider right there? We're gonna walk through the thick of it. Hopefully I don't start sparring with anybody. Keep me here, you guys, or else. So anyways, my problem isn't with the kids playing. They're kids. They have to play. See that lamp post right there? Why is that lamp post down? Because they were pushing on it and it fell over and nobody's done anything. So I don't know what's going on here. But anyways, we pay a lot of money for the HOA. The kids come out. They go in the center of the roundabout. They just rip up the plants. They just rip everything up. So what are we paying? What are we paying all that money for? I'm going to turn you around because these guys are going to think I'm taking them, which I already have, and I've already sent it to the HOA. So that be that. I'm trying to stay out of trouble. I'm just trying to stay out of trouble. Oh, I should have brought my keys and checked the mail. They come in here. Show you. Look how pretty those flowers are. They just come in here and rip this stuff out, it's a free for all. And Steve is able to keep his cool. I am not. You guys, this is the front of my house. Isn't that interesting? I love it because you know why? No one knows what's going on inside. I hope Oliver's never out there. Kitty dog. Kitty dog. She's going to bark. She can't see anymore. She doesn't know who's coming in. Well, we did it, guys. Kitty dog. Where is she? Oh, she must be on my bed. Let's go see if she's in there. Hi, kitty girl. Hi, kitty dog. Come on. Let's go in here. Let's open up some windows. Okay. Time to get my water. I carry this to put my phone in when I'm not looking at you guys because I don't have any pockets. Aren't I a sight? Let's open the window. So, that's my walking story. I love you guys who hung in here with me. It gives me a sense of peace. It gives me a sense of not being so alone in this time of feeling so alone, right? Let's get our water, then I'm going to let you guys go. If you don't have any water right now, go with me and get your water. Come on, kitty girl. Here's my Mickey shelf, and then here's my Mickey that Kim Griffin made for me, the diamond art. Isn't that just the nicest thing? She is a sub here. She's one of the original 35. Got some. Here's my family on my niece's 21st birthday. There's me and my dad. Look how cute he is. Is he just the cutest dang thing in the world? I got the blue fairy up there. There's Steve's mom. Here's our wedding picture. Here's some of my, I like anything Mexican Mickey. These guys are my favorites. The Tres Caballeros. Okay, kitty, here I come. Here I come. Where's Mama's water? Where'd my water go? Here it is. Dun, dun, dun. All right. Thanks, you guys. You totally rock. You totally did your good deed for the day. I'm going to chow down on some water. I'm mighty thirsty. I think I'm going to put some shorts on, and I might go over and put my toes in the pool. Shh. Those guys out there will narc on me, but I don't care. Drink your water. Know where your bathroom is. Love you.